What's up, everybody? Welcome back. CRK here. If you made it to this episode, just know that this is not any regular old episode. This is a very special one because, first of all, we, hopefully achieved our number of likes to drop this video faster. But also, because this is our last bag, this was the last bag I picked up, I want to say middle of 2022, possibly 2023. We're going to start to open it up because I don't want to hold you while I'm talking. I am going to show you that it is still sealed. So it has not been tampered with or anything. But a little bit of a backstory on this. Of course, I started this channel somewhat in 2022. 2020 actually. So this is we're going on 5 years now, if I'm not mistaken. 2020 or 2021 for sure. I got into first buying things online, things on eBay. I was buying kind of like penny roll hunts, and I even did some kind of war nickels. I did some good stuff like that. This is pretty heavy, so I'm moving it slow. But I'm showing you that it's still in that condition that it's been. These jams are from how heavy the dollar coins are. Hopefully they're IKE dollars and Morgan dollars and peace dollars mixed in. But just to show you, this bag is complete. And it's actually still sealed too. So we're going to cut that off as we get in here. But it's still sealed with it's a really thick zip tie on there. So it's pretty interesting how they did that. But, we got into these bags after we were buying things on eBay, after I was doing coin roll hunts. I did a lot of half dollars. Most of that, though, I did before I started this channel. This I got into out of just the sheer luck of talking to the right person, asking the right questions. So that's why I always say, if you go into a local bank, or if you can, go to a few of them, you can ask for IKE dollars. You can ask for half dollars. You can even try to carry this around. I carry these around for a few reasons. The ones that are in decent shape, not absolutely horrible, but not good enough to be in my collection, I also use as tips. So I'd like to carry about 5 or 10 of these in my car, just in case, because if it's just a simple tip, it strikes up a nice conversation like, hey, thank you. And it's still $1, so it doesn't really hurt. You know what I mean? If it's just something simple. But I also like to carry these around because I can ask the bank, hey, do you have any of these, right? So you show this to them, and sometimes they know what you mean. Easier than saying, hey, do you guys have any IKE dollars? Or do you have any large dollars? Most of the time, for whatever reason, everybody, maybe because they're younger cashiers, everybody thinks you're talking about the gold. The gold, the Golden Eagles and all of those things. So those are cool too, but I just don't find any collector's value to them as of now, right? We'll go ahead and just kind of simmer through what's already soft and easy to cut through here. But yeah, it's actually a good amount of time that I waited to open this up, and I'm glad the day's finally here. It's one of those things that's how long am I going to keep this for, this hidden treasure, and wonder what's inside. And I think we're just kind of rolling with the, what is it? It's Italian. We're just kind of living with the day, or what does it say? Season the day. I guess I'll show you. I'll give you a better view of this here. Let's see what this is. We can make anything out of it. You can't, but it's cool to see that it also had an additional tag. So very interesting. It is adding to the suspense, at least for me, because normally I don't get them zip tied like this, and normally they don't have any kind of bag tagging like they did here. I'm trying to keep this as uniform as possible, just because I know in the past, not everybody, but obviously, it's the internet. You're going to have a few doubters and non-believers and people who think that I would package all of this up just for some very low clout, because a few of my videos have a substantial amount of views, but I don't do anything for clout. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you are so far, make sure to hit that like button, please, because I feel like this is something interesting that not every channel has. You don't get a bunch of guys out there that are going through $1,000 Ike Morgan piece, dollars, and finding cool stuff in those bags, or even being able to obtain them, right? I can't get it anymore myself, so I mean, if you know anybody else who's getting these right now, definitely feel free to link them in the bio, or in my comment here, so that way I can try to get a hold of them. All right, and as you can see by the bag holding itself together, there's nothing there. I'm gonna see if I can just slide this off. Nah, we're not gonna struggle with that today. We'll go this way just in case. Nice. All right, let's see. I wonder how long this has been sitting for, and if anybody's actually had a look at it in the last few years, or how long it's been. Maybe it's been 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Who knows? Well, the inside looks a lot cleaner. The inside of the bag looks a lot cleaner than the outside, which is kind of a cool sign. Means that they probably won't all be, horrible coins or anything like that. Ooh. First peek here. What do we got? So I do see a few Ike dollars, which is cool. That's still cool with me. That's what I bought. That's what I paid for. And the cool thing about this, fine silver or not, is I already see one that's like proof-like, and it's just kind of hidden right inside of here. And let's see. I think it's right down here. We'll get to it. But essentially, it's just one of those things you never know what you're getting inside of an Ike bag. And as you can see right here, right, most of them have a lot of wear, some decent amount of wear, but there's one or two that are still in better condition. And so those are the two I'll try to keep in the bunch, unless I find like a more of a key date, which would be like I think 73 is lowest mintage for these. And then I think you have some more limited 76s. 76 type 1, I think it is, because this is a type 2 with the thinner lettering. But the type 1, I think, is kind of, you're in the money on those. 78s, or I think these are both heavily minted for those years. But man, it feels very, I would say, very unique to be able to open this bag, just because I've had it for so long. I actually moved with this bag fully sealed, and I threw it inside of one of my toolboxes just because I didn't want to lug it around. Here's a kind of better looking 76. Of course, I have tons of these. If you've seen any of my other Ike Dollar videos, I've got ton of them. See, there's another 76. I don't know what it is about the 76. They were really held back. It's almost like they just never went into circulation or something. I have a ton of them to prove it. If nobody believes me, I'll sell you about 100 of them. Let's see. I probably do have a few, actually, though. A few hundred. Probably like 400 or 500 of those. Let's see. 72. I think 72 is also a heavier date. But this one actually looks kind of cool. I respect that. Most of the detail is here. The back, actually, the front looks more worn. I don't know if it just sat somewhere like that for a long time. But the back looks actually pretty great. So I'll keep that just because it's interesting. 74. 77D. 77D. I forget what 77D is. Oh, 77. Well, if it was a 77, it'd be worth keeping because that one's around 12 million and change. But this one, the 77D, I've got it crossed off. So this is probably a higher mintage. There's a 74D. Oops. 76 and 76. Yeah, like I said, some of these dime a dozen for the 76s. But man, I can already see there's a few different styled coins. So I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. But I know some people would mark these in the past to kind of signify like, hey, I've ran through this batch already. This could be something, yeah, I think so. Or sometimes people paint them for odd reasons. I don't know, bored, nothing to do. See, like this 72, it's like, I doubt it's been cleaned. I don't think there's people out there cleaning these on purpose. But this looks like a better condition 72. It's actually very interesting. I just caught on to that. This might be considered an error coin. I don't know. If you guys know, definitely feel free to leave the comment here. But you can see how close the stamp is to this side of the coin. And then on this side, it's like really deep. So it's almost like an off-centered stamp. I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty cool. I'll probably just like throw this into just to the side so I remember, like on top of a small bin in case it does need to be put away. But if you did see that and you know what it is, or if it's worth a few dollars extra, let me know. It'd be cool to know. 78 here. Yeah, this one's shiny, but it's circulated. 78, 78, 76, and 72. I've got these funky gloves on today because I was actually very excited to open this. And we're finding a few of the more circulated ones, but I never give up hope on these bags because there's 1,000 of them. And usually I don't think things really, ooh, look at this. Things don't really stay the same when you have 1,000 of it all in one batch. Like the 78, this front looks more circulated, but this back portion looks, the second coin that's kind of like that in this bunch here. Very interesting. Like this back part is cool. It looks less circulated, so I'll probably just keep that one as well. 76. Yeah, we're back to these. So 78. 71, 72, nothing too unique about those. And although this is my last bag, I am also being a little pickier on the quality, just because I'm essentially, how would I say this? I am kind of tying up the amount of IKE dollar I want to hold on to. So, been fortunate enough to probably run through about, if I had to guess, probably about 20, 25 of these bags. And they didn't always look like this. They used to just come simply in a plastic, like the first plastic bag that I showed you. Maybe they started adding these in case the bag ripped. This one's got some damage to it here. 72, 76, no good. Let's see. This is 76, but that's a type 2. Yeah, I don't think the type 2s are worth much, just because they were made in such high quantities. Let me see the 76. I know the 76 type 1 is around 4 million, which is also, that's why it's also a good one, like the 73, I think. 73 is like 1.5 mil or something, right around there, 1.7. 77D looks cool too, but same thing as earlier. Rim's not that great, so we will pass on it. And so the other reason, you know, not only because, for example, these will tie up space, they also tie up additional income, right? So let's say it's only $500, but essentially those $500, if I would have opened this, if I wouldn't have kept it kind of holding on to it since I know I'm not going to get any more of them. If I would have opened this immediately, let's say in 2023, these, let's say 500, call it 500, I take back, $500 could have turned into additional investments in either like stocks, like a real estate, like a kind of it's almost like a stock as well. It's like a REIT. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's like REITs. But you can also turn this and put it to work for you somewhere else. Whoa, that's interesting. I didn't see the back of this. This coin was completely blown out on both sides, which is insane. You've got it's almost popping out on this side and on this side. I'm surprised they kept this in circulation. Oh, and it's a 77D. That's funny. If it would have been a simple 77, it would have been a very unique coin to keep. Yeah. I don't know why people would feel the need to do this kind of stuff to coins, but again, that's just something that that you see. 71. I can imagine and I can understand, like, there's people that do artwork, especially like when the coin's kind of like at the end of its life, or it's it's just really damaged. Then I get it. It's still considered defacing, but at that point, if it's one of those things, you also have to look at the coin. If it's really meant to be out of circulation, you might as well just help it get there. But let's see here. These 71s, I never understood the deal with these. Some of these are really just flat, and so the wear on the 71s is heavy. I'm pretty sure there was a redesign after 71, because these have always stood out to me as well, how they sit. They're just extremely flat, and everything just gets really eaten up. I don't know if you can see this on camera. I think you can. But this has a really just a kind of mirror effect on it, where it's just high polish everywhere. So, could someone have buffed that? Probably. But it's also, possible that just throughout circulation, because the coin is so flat, it just kind of brushes on everything. That's in the 71. $76, $77D. There's another 77, but it's a D as well. 72, 71. See? Yeah, same thing with that one. '78's pretty clean. It's actually a nice looking. It's a 78, but it's a super clean example of one. So I respect it. I'm gonna keep that one. Yeah, even the rim is nice and clean as well on this. And I'm proud of myself. I've only kept, is that 20, 40, 60, 80 out of about $80. I've only kept about what is that? 5 of them. So not bad. Look at this. This is kind of rude. They drew some nice hair on my boy. I'm not gonna lie. In this hair layout, the detail I'm getting here, he looks like that the Terminator guy. I'll be back. It's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. I know who I'm gonna send that as a gift to somebody. I hope they'll appreciate it. I think it'll be a nice little kick. Let's see here. Ooh, look at this. 1970. Ooh, man. Oh, what is it? Is it coming off or no? This is pretty cool. It's pretty nice and clean. It's heavy mintage on it, but still a clean coin. This would be a good gift for someone, for example, born in 1972. So they'd be what? Yeah, they'd be about 50, 60. Would it be? Yeah. Let's call it 60. Oh, we'll put it off to the side. Let's see, anything else? my quick maths is not really efficient right now because it's currently almost midnight. But I wanted to get this going because I will have more time to get more of these out tomorrow as well. So wanted to get it opened up and get as much of it going. And I'm actually ready to put these coins that are not qualifying into a different investment pile. So that's why I was also super excited to get this going, because it's a win-win. I either find cool stuff or I get I get some of my cash back for other cool stuff that I want to do. So this one I'm going to keep just because, again, it's one of those funnier examples to me of 1971 having just a slight miss in the design tears up the entire coin, which is pretty insane to think. There's a lot of 78s and 72s in this bag. We're getting our nice handful of these. 76, 71. That'd be funny if the, what's it called? Let's call it Loomis, or whoever is the processor of this coin, Garda or Brinks. There you go. I named all of them. So whoever it is, let's say they were having a good kick at it, and they said, "Hey, just send this guy. We can't do this anymore, but send this guy this reprocessed bag that he sent us recently, and let's get a good kick out of it." And then joke's on them, I didn't return it for 2.5 years. Oh, there we go. Look at this. I think this is the one that caught my eye in the very beginning of the video. Well, let's see if it's any good. Oh, it looks starting off nice on this end. It's looks toned. I'm not sure if it's natural toning, but has a nice like gold appeal. It's very interesting. And the face is cool. It's all right. I actually prefer this side better, the obverse, but anyways, nonetheless, it's got a nice clean border on it as well, so I think that helps to, assess the fact that it wasn't circulated very heavily, so we're going to keep that one as well. Just looking for my handy dandy water bottle. It's getting dry out here. Pretty interesting times. Alright, this 74. Never really been fond of the 74s. No way, did they comb this hair? That's wild. They combed the hair on this one. We had an artist in this bunch. I don't know. I'm starting to believe, yeah. I'm sure I would have remembered this, I guess, right? Both of these would have been interesting, so guess definitely wasn't my bag, but like I said, we had an artist, that's for sure. Ooh, look at this 78. There's nice detail on it, that's for sure. Super clean example of a 78. Let's see if the back looks good too. You can see the eyes and the beak on the eagle. Even some of like the detail on the moon craters is pretty cool, and it's got a nice like a fresh out of the mint feel on the actual like backdrop of it. Super cool. I like that one a lot, even though it's also a heavy mintage date, but that's all right. Let's see, 72, 76. Oh, type 1. These kind of always stand out to me just because of the nice block lettering on it. So that'll be your type 1. It's 1976. And this is a keeper just because I think the date overall. 1976 type 1, 4 million. So here it is. I wasn't going to keep this at first glance. I was going to skip right through it. But that's why I always flip these around. I always give them a second chance, because that second chance is going to be your type 1. So that's cool. That's a super cool example. Haha, we will put this one. We'll put it with the case too, because 4 million is Let's see, yeah, 4,019,000. That's not bad. I will take it. Cool, nice little, that's one of our coolest, nice little finds. 1978. The 71 is gnarly. This looks like it was made out of copper or something. I don't know what in the world happened there. We're gonna keep it pushing. Let's see. 78. 76. 71. 72. And let's see. Yep, 72 and 74. It's a little bit better condition, 74. And I don't really keep a ton of them. The eagle face is just where I would pass it. Cool. I will take it. And like I said, it's not bad to on this bag to end up with less. If I could take more of this and focus only on those either better condition, you know, better quality, or like type 1s that we just found, then I can focus on those and take everything else back and let some other people have fun. Or at least, you know, keep a few more here and there for tips, and then keep all of these other ones separate and still, you know, try to take majority back. $500-600 back, not bad at all. These are not gonna pass. Ooh, what's this? This one looks decent, but it's a 77D, and we don't really need it, so this one's gonna pass. Yeah, still a cleaner example. That's the type 2. $76, $71. I'm gonna fly through some of these just because we don't want to keep anything extra. Just looking for all the good stuff. I'm still hoping to find silver in here too. That'd be pretty cool. It is always a possibility. Oh, no way. Is it? No. Whoa. What is that? That was interesting. Look at that. Could it be? Or is it just washed? Man, that date mark is, or the mint mark is just absolutely wrecked. I can't tell if it's a S or a D or what in the world is going on there. This must have been, I don't think it's silver. I'll have to check it. Excuse me. I don't know where my earth magnet is. Man, I would love to check this right now. That'd be pretty cool. But I know they made some of these in silver, but I think the silver was what was it? Was it like 90-10? Yeah, I think it was 90-10. I don't think they ever made these in 70%. Anyways, we'll keep it up here just because I don't know where my rare earth magnet is. Man, I love that thing too. I can't believe it's not like handy. That's probably one of the first times I've taken it off my desk. Alright, cool. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see. 72. Nothing good. Man, I guess they say, ask and you shall receive. I hope that one is silver. 77. Yeah, so they made those in silver, but from my understanding, there's, you know, it was like 3 or 4 million, and they weren't meant for circulation. Not intended for circulation. And I think with those things, you could probably, what it would be is you would end up buying it like in the gift shop. The mint, the Royal Mint. Our US Mint, of course. This 71 mirror like. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe this one, somebody was out there polishing this up. anyways, I'm happy with the progress we're making. We found some pretty cool coins. I think some of them are intriguing as far as, just being able to find, like I said, diverse amounts of things in these bags. So that's interesting and kind of the beauty of hunting these bags. It is one of those things, like I said, it's going to be hard to do it, obviously, moving forward. And I haven't really tried anymore to do it that way, just because I know at the time it was also hard for that person to help me accomplish this every few weeks or so. But nonetheless, I am grateful that I had the experience to get these. So, like I said, grab what I can, enjoy what is what's still nice, what's still worth keeping, and then give the rest back and keep it moving. So even if you guys have any questions, I also do stocks. I don't talk about it much on this channel because I try not to be as an emotional investor. And I think the easiest part for me, and of course not financial advice or anything, but what I would do for myself is I just try to dollar cost average in stocks. So if you have any questions on that, definitely look it up and leave a comment. And I'm happy to talk about it if you are interested in that. And I also enjoy real estate. So if you have any questions on real estate, leave them in this comment section too, and I will try to answer it if I know the answer. Let's see. Look, these are super worn. Yikes. Look at this. This one's getting dirty. This one's interesting. 71. It's more clean, uncirculated kind of style on the front, and then the back is unfortunately got damaged by something there. Gave it kind of a dirty look effect. Oh, look at that. What have we got here? We've got another. Ooh, and this one is clean. This one is clean. That was the last coin I was holding. See, that's why I said you always turn them around, because you never know. This was cool, but it wouldn't have been cool enough to keep if it wasn't a type 1. That's for sure. That makes 2. See, we are off to a good start. I'm not sure, but I think those type 1s in that condition, I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think at least $15 to $50, just depending on, what someone's willing to pay. So, not bad. That kind of starts to make it worth it in keeping those. And of course, if you do it longer term, right, I'm sure it only increases. And there's a 77 that's not a D mint mark, so this is decent to keep. 12,500,000, I think it is. 5 or 7, 12 million 5, 12 million 7. 1977. And yeah, this one's a little, it's a little seen, a little circulated, but that's all right. Let's see. See, 76 regular, but that's a type that we don't want, type 2. This is 77D, 72. Nope. Damaged. 72. Also damaged. 78. That's kind of like damaged, I think, in the, I don't know if they do coin sorting machines for dollar coins. I mean, I guess the whatever those machines are called would have to take this, but the Coinstar machines, but got damaged in some kind of machine. 71. Man, 71s are so funny. 74s. 71 in the half dollars. I don't know if you've ever seen the Kennedy half dollars. In the 71, they look like silver. Those would always throw me off when I would do the half dollar boxes. All right, let's see. I'm gonna take maybe one more handful, and then I'm gonna start to count out what I didn't keep. We got another 71 here, and you see it's got those darker sides. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, sometimes they sit somewhere weird for too long and they just start to not look the same. So there's 74. Got chipped on the side. 72. 72. 78. 76. Type 1. The 71. And this one's interesting. That's funny how they do that. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Nice. Man, don't tell me somebody dumped their collection. That would be insane. Got another. Type 1. Block letter. Sick. Check that out. Man, that's nice. Well, hopefully this will be our bag of type 1s. Because I think the type 1's what I say it was. It was 76 type 1 is 4 million. That's 3 of them there. I mean, I'll take it. I probably already have, if I had to guess, I probably already have like 20 of those or so, but still cool to keep adding to those, because those, like I said, those will be worth more sometime later in the future. 78 and 71. This one's actually pretty clean. Just for the sake, I'll keep this one, since so far we're probably just at about 15 to about 150 of these. So appreciate you guys sticking by. I know this bag was some time in the making, and if you haven't hit the like button, please do so, because it does help out the channel. And at the end of the day, this, you know, will probably all go to my kids, so thumbs up for that. And like I said, please make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed, so that way you can see the other, what, I think 850 coins or so that we have left in here. Because I'm telling you, the way it's going, we're doing good. We're keeping a good pace, and I won't be surprised if we do find some more good stuff at the bottom. I'll try to leave this like this, or actually, for the sake of it, I'm going to try to close this up and leave it without touching, just so that when I turn the camera back on, hopefully it'll be in the same exact position. Alright. Hey, look. To make matters even better, I've got Ziploc right here. Zip ties. I actually have these from a project I was doing. I was like, might as well buy the slightly more expensive pack and get more than I need. Cool. There we go. Alright, we'll rip that open next time. Peace.